Hey, how are you? SliceofOtaku, and well, what do you know? It's Rainbow 2.0. I wasn't sure which fusion to cover after Sunstone, but you guys seem to have decided that for me because a lot of you have a love for Rainbow Quartz 2.0, which I completely understand because this is a great fusion and a fusion we have been anticipating for quite some time now. And despite still being a Rainbow Quartz, I'd imagine they are quite different from the Rainbow Quartz between Rose and Pearl. Not only because of the differences between Rose and Steven, and even Pearl now as opposed to Pearl then, but also due to their respective relationships with one another. Pearl was absolutely obedient towards Rose, so I wouldn't be surprised if her personality was a little washed away. However, with Rainbow 2.0, the Mary Poppins vibes do not go unnoticed. And just like Sunstone, I think this is a great combination of the two characters' personalities and a great representation of their relationship. Pearl has always been overly motherly towards Steven, acting as a caretaker and a sort of nanny towards him. Whereas Steven loves his wacky jokes and having as much fun as possible, so they just come together perfectly. But unlike Sunstone, this is a fusion that has been very closely predicted for ages now, but somehow, I am not disappointed in the slightest. My only thing would be that their legs look a bit swollen, and even then, I don't necessarily dislike it. I wouldn't go as far as to say they're my favorite looking fusion, but I have no quarrel with them, which is great. Now, let's address the voice thing. They absolutely have a distinctly more masculine voice than what we're used to from Gems. But it's worth remembering that voice alone doesn't outright designate gender. But here's the thing, as it currently stands, there is no reason to pressure anyone to refer to Rainbow Quartz 2.0 with they, them pronouns because regardless, it's up to the individual to designate what they're comfortable with. A person who is non-binary may still opt to being referred to as he or she more primarily. This is even the case with Rebecca Sugar herself. So until Rainbow Quartz, or any of Steven's fusions for that matter, designate for themselves what is okay and what is not, it's kind of open to interpretation. And I know, this may sound a bit cumbersome to some of you, but I just see it as treating people the way they'd like to be treated, which just makes it common decency at that point, and is something very much represented with this latest arc as the Diamonds grow to refer to Steven by his preferred name, rather than that of Pink Diamond which they forcefully imposed upon him. Hopefully that clears things up for some of you. Anyways, their weapon is really cool and also something widely predicted. Take Pearl's spear and Steven's shield and you get this awesome parasol that not only allows for floating, which Steven kinda already has the power to do by default, but they're also able to fly on it like a witch, leaving a rainbow trail behind them. It seems like we can expect them to be both graceful and poised, but also goofy and creative, which is exciting to think about. This is yet another fusion that desperately needs more screen time and focus in the future. But right now, I'm just happy that they finally joined the ranks in the first place. How do you guys feel about this fusion, and are you looking forward to more from them? I hope you enjoyed the video and look forward to more. If you've yet to see our Sunstone coverage, be sure to change that. Thank you all so much for watching and have an awesome day. I love you.